from what, with due respect to Senator Lero, who said lion's share to the Southwest, when will Southeast even have lion's share in any particular project? Mr. President, if this is an omission, it is an expensive omission. The Southeast cannot continually to be treated the way Nigeria is treating the Southeast. Let me give you an instance. Out of the dams that were listed here on the Southeast, Igbo Dam was last funded about 12 years ago with a 5 billion naira spent on it, and it has been abandoned by Nigeria for the last 12 years. I had written 3 letters to the Ministry of Water Resources. We have done everything possible to see if they can bring up Igbo Dam, and here a zone is allocated 66 billion and the entire Southeast at 0. What kind of omission is that, Mr. President?
Thank you.
We should be treated better than this, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Senator Wamako.
Hello everyone, so this is actually what is going on in the House of Rep today, whereby the Igbo senators you are seeing complaining about the marginalization of Ndi Igbos, whereby the Igbo people are not occupying a better position in this country. Take a look, for instance, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in custody for so long, is because he's an Igbo man. That is why you see they still keeping him in detention for 6 years, 5 years. This is very, very bad. You guys need to hear what these Igbo senators were saying. So finally, the Igbo senators have woken up. You guys know before they were nonchalant and silent about what is going on in Igbo land, as well as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. The Southeast governors were so nonchalant, and this is the fault of the Southeast governors. They were so nonchalant or so silent concerning anything in the Igbos. They hardly even say anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. So guys, I want you guys to just listen to these Igbo senators, what they have to say about the marginalization of Ndi Igbos, and I'll be right back.
That would readily benefit from the Renewable Infrastructure Fund, including but not limited to Ozara, Okangu, Agro-Business Cluster, which is federal government project. The Igbo Dam Irrigation Project, Itemamwego Rice Farm Dam, Amwazara Et Dam, and Ifite Ogware Omo Dam in Anambra State. Worried that the exclusion of these projects of national importance and other critical interventions not only risk undermining the region's agricultural potential and the current administration's economic rejuvenation effort, but could also deepen the perennial perception of marginalization and inequity in federal project and resource distribution. Concerned that the 10th Senate, as corrective Senate, constitutional guardian of equity, unity, and national cohesion, should act to address this strategic oversight in the spirit of national interest, equity, and sustainable development. Accordingly resolve the prayers. 1. Urge the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, through the Federal Ministries of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Water Resources and Sanitation, to urgently address the observed imbalance in the allocation of the 380 billion Renewed Hope Infrastructure Fund for food security and irrigation development. 2. Set up an ad hoc committee to investigate the remote and immediate causes of this strategic oversight that resulted in the exclusion of Southeast, and report back to Senate within 4 weeks for further legislative action. Thirdly, mandate the Honorable Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation to make provision under omnibus or discretionary allocation within the 2025 budget to urgently intervene in the irrigation infrastructure deficit in the southeastern region. Finally, mandate the Senate Committee on Legislative Compliance to ensure the timely and effective implementation of this resolution. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I hereby submit.
Yes, we have a second and then we go to prayer, because this, I think, is probably an omission. We shouldn't go that length. It probably is an omission on the part of those who have the duty of doing this. So there's no point we go into prolonged debate. Can you please second the motion and then we go to the prayer? It could be an omission. Let's put down.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Mr. President. In seconded the motion, I would like to do a simple correction that was not in the page. There's, Mr. President, in seconding the motion, I would like to add one or two things because my colleague omitted the Uzuakole, Ibere, Ubuhu, and Abam and Aruchuku Dam. The dams are there. This is the best rice they cultivate. We have more rice than even Ebonyi State.
Thank you.
So,
Seconded. Thank you very much.
I seconded the motion with amendment to the secretariat. In the
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Senate Minority Leader, since you are the Minority Leader and you say you want to speak so that we go to the prayer. It could probably be an omission. We have drawn the attention of the authorities concerned. They will correct that. We have a listening president, somebody who listens, somebody who cares. So nobody is 100% perfect. It could be an omission, and what he has done now is a wake-up call. And they've gotten the message, and they'll correct that.
Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. Mr. President, I just rise to support this motion and to say that oversight should be corrected. But at the same time, Mr. President, if you look at number 8. You see Upper Niger River Development Agency, and then you have North Central and Northwest, Mr. President, with a meager 24 billion. While a combined something of Adeja and Jumari agency has 66. I just want to plead that in making the adjustment, the case for North Central should be adjusted to be in pari passu with the other zones. Thank you, Mr. President.
I'm sure they are listening. They will correct the anomaly. Okay, Senator Alero, let's close it from there.
Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. I also want to contribute to this. Mr. President, I think we should be very mindful of commenting on the infrastructure renewed hope projects, because we should see it holistically. This is just a segment of the renewed hope agenda on the infrastructure. We have a road infrastructure, we have power infrastructure, we have let me learn, please. Yes. Mr. President, I have the floor, and let me.
You are protected.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. President. So, in doing this, we should consider what has been allocated in the other sectors. I'm not saying that the Southeast should be excluded. No, on the contrary, they should also be included. But we have to bear in mind what the whole infrastructure project are all about. Development of the whole country, irrespective of the state and the
thank you very much. Thank you.
So, of recent, there was a release of over 1.3 trillion naira, and the Southwest had the lion's share. And I believe if you go deep into it, if you check the ministry's budget, you will see some balancing. And this thing is just being released gradually.
Thank you for the guidance.
So we shouldn't jump into conclusions.
Thank you for the guidance.
We shouldn't just jump into conclusions.
Thank you,
that
Mr.
is
President.
imbalance, that is sidelining. Rather, we should wait till we get the true picture. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity to lend my voice. I'll be brief. From what, with due respect to Senator Alero, who said lion share to the Southwest, when will Southeast even have lion share in any particular project? Mr. President, if this is an omission, it is an expensive omission. The Southeast cannot continually to be treated the way Nigeria is treating the Southeast. Let me give you an instance. Out of the dams that were listed here on the Southeast, Igbo Dam was last funded about 12 years ago with a 5 billion naira spent on it, and it has been abandoned by Nigeria for the last 12 years. I had written 3 letters to the Ministry of Water Resources. from what, with due respect to Senator Lero, who said lion share to the southwest, when will southeast even have lion share in any particular project? Mr. President, if this is an omission, it is an expensive omission. The southeast cannot continually to be treated the way Nigeria is treating the southeast. Let me give you an instance. Out of the dams that were listed here on the southeast, Igbo Dam was last funded about 12 years ago with a 5 billion naira spent on it, and it has been abandoned by Nigeria for the last 12 years. I had written 3 letters to the Ministry of Water Resources. We have done everything possible to see if they can bring up Igbo Dam, and here a zone is allocated 66 billion and the entire south is at 0. What kind of omission is that, Mr. President?
Thank you.
We should be treated better than this, sir.
Thank you. Senator Wamako.
My people, I'm sure you guys heard what these Igbo senators have to say in the House of Rep concerning the Igbo people. Like sometimes what they do in Nigeria is that if they should allocate some resources or budget to a particular region, when it comes to Igbo people, they won't give them anything. Maybe if the budget should be like 6.6 billion, when it comes to the Igbo side, you will not get anything. The Igbo people will not get anything. And it's becoming too much. I don't know if we're still living in the primitive age where the Igbo people suffered very much. They're still bringing it into this modern age that we are. See the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for the freedom of Igbo people, because of this singular act, because of the what Nigerians have turned Igbo people to. Nigerians want to turn Igbo people to slaves. In this modern age, they are still suffering the Igbo people. Now take a look at what happened during the JAM 2025, the JAM glitch. Many people have been complaining that they purposely did it to Southeast, because tell me how come the whole Southeast students be getting a score less than 100? They were getting less than 100. So we're getting 50, so we're getting 100 and something. And many people are complaining that this is the act of wickedness they have for the Igbo people. Now they have tended the wickedness to also the children coming from the southeast. This is so bad, and many people are complaining. Even take a look at it. The southeast governors are so quiet and silent about the way other tribes are dealing with Igbo people, especially this Igbo marginalization. The southeast governors are just silent about it, and Nigerians are beginning to wonder what is going on. Why are they so silent about it? Take a look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case. The southeast governors didn't even say anything about it. They're not even talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, their own brother from Abia State. They didn't even come out to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, and they have been accusing this man of terrorism for so many years. And the Southeast governors know within themselves that he is not a terrorist, he is an innocent man. But Chukwu Okike Abiyama will still keep vindicating that man because he is not a terrorist. And many Nigerians are saying that it is time for them to end this Igbo marginalization. This hate they have for Igbo people, it's time to end it. We're in a modern time now. They're not even supposed to be hating on the Igbos again. And many people have been saying that without the Igbos in this country, that this country is not going to move forward. And that's one thing that many Nigerians don't know, that Igbo people are the one holding these countries firm. Is them. Many people are saying that if the Igbo people divide today, that is over for the Arewa youths and the Oduduwa youths. That is over for them. Meaning that Igbo people are still holding this country very well. Anyway guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. What do you really think about this Igbo marginalization and the way these Igbo senators have come out in the House of Rep to lay their complaint concerning the Igbo marginalization? So let me know your thoughts below. Do you really think that this Igbo marginalization is actually good, or do you think that the Southeast governors are still the cause of this Igbo marginalization in this modern time? So guys, let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share, and turn on the notification button to be getting all the latest news in this channel. So guys, thanks for watching.